Number 7. Dedicating the Holy Tent. Moses finished setting up the Holy Tent. On that day he dedicated it to God. Moses anointed the tent and everything in it. He also anointed the altar and all the things used with it. Then the leaders of Israel gave offerings to God. These men were the heads of their families and leaders of their tribes. These were the same men who were in charge of counting the people. These leaders brought gifts and gave them to the Lord in front of the holy tent. They brought 6 covered wagons and 12 oxen for pulling the wagons. Each leader gave an ox and joined with another leader to give a wagon. The Lord said to Moses, "Accept these gifts from the leaders. These gifts can be used in the work of the meeting tent. Give them to the Levites to help them do their work." So Moses accepted the wagons and the oxen and gave them to the Levites. He gave 2 wagons and 4 oxen to the men in Gershon's group. They needed the wagons and the oxen for their work. Then Moses gave 4 wagons and 8 oxen to the men in the Merari's group. They needed the wagons and oxen for their work. Ithamar, son of Aaron the priest, was responsible for the work of all these men. Moses did not give any oxen or wagons to the men in Kohath's group, because their job was to carry the holy things on their shoulders. When Moses anointed the altar, the leaders brought offerings for its dedication. They gave their offerings to the Lord at the altar. The Lord told Moses, "Each day one leader must bring his gift for the dedication of the altar." Each of the 12 leaders brought these gifts. Each leader brought 1 silver plate that weighed about 3 1/4 pounds. Each leader brought 1 silver bowl that weighed about 1 3/4 pounds. Both of these gifts were weighed by the official measure. The bowl and the plate were each filled with fine flour mixed with oil. This was to be used as a grain offering. Each leader also brought a large gold spoon that weighed about 4 ounces. The spoon was filled with incense. Each leader also brought 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb a year old. These animals were for a burnt offering. Each leader also brought 1 male goat to be used as a sin offering. Each leader brought 2 cattle, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs a year old. All of them were sacrificed for a fellowship offering. On the first day, the leader of the tribe of Judah, Nahshon, son of Abinadab, brought his gifts. On the second day, the leader of the tribe of Issachar, Nathanael, son of Zuar, brought his gifts. On the third day, the leader of the tribe of Zebulun, Eliab, son of Helon, brought his gifts. On the fourth day, the leader of the tribe of Reuben, Elizur, son of Shedeur, brought his gifts. On the 5th day, the leader of the tribe of Simeon, Shelumiel, son of Zurishaddai, brought his gifts. On the 6th day, the leader of the tribe of Gad, Elizaph, son of Duel, brought his gifts. On the 7th day, the leader of the tribe of Ephraim, Elishama, son of Ammihud, brought his gifts. On the 8th day, the leader of the tribe of Manasseh, Gamaliel, son of Padazur, brought his gifts. On the 9th day, the leader of the tribe of Benjamin, Abidan, son of Gideoni, brought his gifts. Gideoni. On the 10th day, the leader of the tribe of Dan, Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai, brought his gifts. On the 11th day, the leader of the tribe of Asher, Pagiel, son of Okran, brought his gifts. On the 12th day, the leader of the tribe of Naphtali, Ahira, son of Enan, brought his gifts. So all these things were the gifts from the leaders of the Israelites. Then they brought them during the time that Moses dedicated the altar by anointing it. They brought 12 silver plates, 12 silver bowls, and 12 gold spoons. Each silver plate weighed about 3 1/4 pounds, and each bowl weighed about 1 3/4 pounds. The silver plates and the silver bowls together all weighed about 60 pounds, using the official measure. The 12 gold spoons filled with incense weighed 4 ounces each, using the official measure. The 12 gold spoons altogether weighed about 3 pounds. The total number of animals for the burnt offering was 12 bulls, 12 rams, and 12 one-year-old male lambs. There were also the grain offerings that must be given with these offerings, and there were 12 male goats to be used for a sin offering. The leaders also gave animals to be killed and used as a fellowship offering. The total number of these animals was 24 bulls, 60 rams, 60 male goats, and 60 one-year-old male lambs. In this way they dedicated the altar after Moses anointed it. When Moses went into the meeting tent to speak to the Lord, he heard the Lord's voice speaking to him. The voice was coming from the area between the 2 cherub angels and the mercy cover, on the top of the box of agreement. In this way the Lord spoke to Moses.